What's good, everyone? You are tuned in to Raggedy Crimes and Chaos, where quality control is a priority. I'm your host, and today we're in Great Falls, Montana, where a 33-year-old woman called police to complain about bad meth that gave her a bad taste in her mouth, and then told the officer she had more meth in her bra and handed it over. Let's get into this hilariously honest disaster. Alright, so this is Great Falls, Montana. We've got Marjorie Ann Day Ryder, 33 years old. And Marjorie is a regular meth user. By her own admission, I do meth 3 times a day, every day. Morning, noon, afternoon. It's her routine. But on this particular day, something goes wrong. Marjorie and her boyfriend buy meth the night before. Standard purchase, same dealer they always use. The next morning, Marjorie injects at 9 a.m. her first dose of the day. And immediately, something feels off. Her tongue starts tingling. Bad taste in her mouth. She starts vomiting. This isn't right, Marjorie thinks. She injects again at 11 a.m. Same reaction. Tingling, bad taste, nausea. By 3 p.m., after her third injection, Marjorie is done. This is not the meth I paid for. So she does what any concerned consumer would do. She calls the police. Marjorie picks up the phone, dials 911. 911, what's your emergency? Hi, I need to report bad meth. The dispatcher pauses. I'm sorry, what? I bought methamphetamine last night and it's given me a bad reaction. Tingling tongue, bad taste, vomiting. This has never happened before. The dispatcher is stunned. Ma'am, are you saying you want to report a drug dealer? Yes, I do meth 3 times a day, every day, and I've never had this reaction. Something's wrong with this batch. The dispatcher radios in an officer. We've got a caller reporting bad meth. She wants an officer to check it out. Officer John Marshall is dispatched to Marjorie's residence. Officer Marshall arrives at Marjorie's house, knocks on the door. Marjorie answers. Hi, I'm the one who called about the bad meth. Officer Marshall tries to keep a straight face. Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what happened? Marjorie explains everything. I injected at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 3 p.m. All 3 times I had a bad reaction. Tingling tongue, bad taste, vomiting. I've been using meth 4 years, and this has never happened. Officer Marshall takes notes. And you bought this meth last night? Yes, from my regular dealer. My boyfriend and I both bought some. Do you still have any of the meth? Marjorie nods. Yeah, I still have some inside my bra. Officer Marshall blinks. You have meth in your bra? Yeah, here. Marjorie reaches into her bra, pulls out a baggie of meth, hands it to Officer Marshall. Can you test this? I want to know what's in it. Officer Marshall takes the baggie. Ma'am, I'm going to test this, but I need you to understand something. What? If this tests positive for methamphetamine, you're going to be arrested. Marjorie looks confused. But I'm the one who called you. That doesn't change the fact that you just handed me illegal drugs. Officer Marshall runs a field test on the baggie. It's methamphetamine. Pure crystalline methamphetamine. He walks back to Marjorie. Ma'am, this tested positive for meth. So what's wrong with it? Nothing. It's meth. The reaction you had is probably just a normal meth reaction. But I've never had this happen before. Well, you're having it now. And unfortunately, I have to arrest you for felony narcotics possession. Marjorie is shocked. Wait, what? You handed me drugs, ma'am. That's possession. Marjorie is cuffed, read her rights, taken to the patrol car. The entire time she's protesting. This isn't fair. I called you for help. Ma'am, we don't provide quality control for illegal drugs. But I'm a regular customer. I know my product. Officer Marshall shakes his head. This is the wildest arrest of his career. At the station, Marjorie is booked on a felony narcotics possession charge. Her mugshot is taken. She's still confused about why she's the one getting arrested. The story goes viral. Local news picks it up. Montana woman calls police to complain about bad meth. The internet has a field day. She really thought the cops would help her? Customer service extends to everything in Montana. Apparently, she injected 3 times and still called the police. That's commitment. Even the Great Falls Police Department jokes about it. Reminder, we don't quality test your drugs. We arrest you for having them. So, what have we learned from today's Raggedy crime? Lesson 1. The police are not the Better Business Bureau for drug deals. They will arrest you. Lesson 2. If you're having a bad reaction to meth, maybe stop doing meth. Don't call the cops. Lesson 3. Handing drugs to a police officer is the fastest way to get arrested. Don't do it. And honestly, the honesty and the audacity. Marjorie didn't try to hide anything. She told Officer Marshall everything. I do meth 3 times a day. I injected at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., and 3 p.m. I have more in my bra. That's not criminal strategy. That's confession. Marjorie pled guilty to felony possession, sentenced to probation and mandatory drug treatment. And hopefully she learned not to call the cops about her drugs. Alright, that's it for today's episode of Raggedy Crimes and Chaos. If this made you question humanity's decision-making skills, same. Tomorrow, we're talking about a man who tried to cross the Atlantic Ocean in a homemade hamster wheel made of floating barrels and wire mesh. The Coast Guard was not impressed. And neither was physics. Okay. Until next time, stay safe out there, and please don't store drugs in your bra or have drugs at all. That's better. I'm out.